What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? It's 6:45 a.m. right now, but it is race week for the Double Bridge Run. And that doesn't mean we stop working and we only slow down our workouts. We still have a bike workout. Today is a bike and swim day. Our runs are very minimal this week. I ran yesterday. I have a little shakeout run on Friday, and then we race on Saturday. Now, this race isn't a race that I'm racing. How many times can I say the word race in a week? This isn't a race where I'm competing with myself for a PR. It is essentially a training run for the Princess Half Marathon. I know it sounds weird for a guy to say, oh, we're running Princess Half Marathon, but it's the name of the race. Saturday will be a training run for the Princess Half. Right now, I'm just kind of keeping my legs loose. But today we do have a power bike workout. It's an hour and 15-minute long workout, and right now it is 10 to 7 in the morning, which means I am about 30 minutes later than I wanted to start. I'm going to put the camera down. I don't have a place to set this up and record because the garage is in shambles and it's getting even worse because this is going to, once we clear out a lot of this junk, this is going to be the staging and prep area for all the shit that we're getting ready to move with. So, like, check this out. That's all of our Christmas stuff. Right there. Not in storage, it's right there. That's stuff that has to get thrown out still. Alright? Those bikes have to get kind of tweaked and repaired, and they're going coming with us. And then all this shit has to get cleared out and figured out what we're even doing with it. So the next few months is going to be about getting rid of stuff we don't want and cleaning out the house and clearing shit out because we are moving sooner than later. And that's going to be fun. But before it gets too late, I have to get this bike workout in because I'm already going to get started after 8 a.m. and we can't have that. So I'm going to put the camera down somewhere. I'm probably not going to record any of this, but I will go over some of it with you at the end. I'll use my phone and try to get like some painful shit, but that's about the best you're going to get because I don't have the luxury of a cameraman. At least not yet. I'll see you after the ride's over. All right, so real quick, just to kind of go over what this workout is before I jump on it. It is a 12 interval workout. So there's a 10-minute warm-up, zone 1, so it's going to be a nice gradual increase. 15 minutes at a zone 2 power, probably somewhere around 185, 187-ish. Then this is where we put the gears in the hardest gears we got. The big gear on the front, the littlest gear on the back, and we pedal as hard as we can for 30 seconds. Then we have a 2-minute active recovery, so it's like 2.5-minute intervals at basically I think we're going for like a 350 or 370 watt power hit right here. Then we recover 10 minutes in zone 2, 10 minutes in zone 1 to recover, and that's the end of the workout. So this is not going to be an easy workout, but tomorrow we swim tonight, which will help get us rid of the inflammation because I'm doing the sauna every single swim session. Tomorrow is a full-on rest day. I'm going to rest the legs. I still have to do back because I just wouldn't have been able to fit it this morning. And that's that. So now, I promise, I'm going to get going with this bike workout. It's already 5. I'm already going to get finished at like after 8 o'clock. So I got to go. All right, we're on the first recovery interval. I missed the transition to the first gear. And that's fine. I'll get the next one. 30 seconds, the hardest gear I got. I took that off erg mode. And now I've got 40 seconds until the next interval starts. Whew. 11 more to go. This is not going to be fun. They only got 22 minutes after this next 30-second push. I'm done. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so that ride is done. I did skip the one of the sections. Oh, very bright. Come on. There we go. I did skip one of the sections, the 185 on the cool down, simply because my legs didn't have it in me. Hold on. Gotta stop the Apple Watch. According to the Apple Watch, where you at? According to the Apple Watch, I burned like 920 calories. Oh shit, hold on, let me finish that. Done. So, now another thing I need to point out, because I'm kind of pissed off about it. This is a picture from last night's run. See how clear the sky is? It's nice and blue. Well, this morning was supposed to be the day that we were able to see the comet right up in that region of the sky. And I woke up and it's overcast and foggy. I am not a space junkie. I couldn't tell you names of most stars, hell, most of the constellations, whatever. But I am intrigued by space. So seeing a comet that comes around once every supposed 50,000 years intrigued the shit out of me. And of course, the best morning to see it. Now it should be visible all week. You know, the little green blur in the sky, you know, a little tiny smudge. To say I've seen it would have been cool. But of course, last couple mornings it's been completely overcast and like a thick fog. Now the fog is lifted since now, but it's still overcast in the sky. Anyway, that's just me venting or ranting, whichever. It is 8:06. I'm gonna go get into some dry clothes and get to work. We'll talk about today's ride in a little bit. We'll talk about the preparation we're going through between now and race day on Saturday. And then we have the swim at the pool that I will take you to. I don't know if I'm going to get much footage because the pool's been pretty busy these days. But I will take the my phone to the pool. Maybe see about getting some. I mean, swimming is kind of boring. It's just a matter of showing that I was there. But let me go dry off and get to work. All right, so we're finally making breakfast now. Let's go over today's ride. I'll put the Training Peaks data over here so you guys can see what I'm looking at. It was supposed to be an hour 15 ride. I did an hour 6. I was late for a meeting actually because I totally forgot it started at 8 o'clock. Distance, speed, none of that mattered. A lot of it was just the intervals based on what we're going on. So if we switch over to laps, you can see the graphs. Now this doesn't give the data information, so let's switch over to the Garmin data because this uploads to Garmin too, which is pretty nice. And you can actually break out the numbers, whereas you couldn't. So, all right, so here's the Garmin data. First was a 10-minute warm-up, you know, gradual warm-up. Then it was the 15 minutes at 185 watts. Then we hit the first 30-second interval. So every 30-second interval, right, we were 25 miles an hour, 23. Okay. Essentially what we're looking at here is power. And you can see my power numbers right there. That's not a bad graph to look at. My numbers were solid. They were, you know, averaging, you know, 400s for those 30 seconds. I think one of them was like below 400. A couple of them were above 400, 430 or something like that. Max, I think, was like 500 something watts for like a second. But my legs are cooked. So I'm making breakfast right now. put a little eggs or spinach and turkey in a pan so I can cook it. I'm gonna add that to my oatmeal, which is sitting over there. You've all seen me eat this breakfast before. I'm exhausted. I got meetings until the end of the day, so I'm not really gonna get much else done. But I do, like I said, have a swim later today, and I think it's drills, which my least favorite. If I had to swim at the pool, my least favorite thing to do in the pool is drills. Not because I'm above the drills, it's just monotonous, and I don't like drilling. I'd rather just get better at swimming endurance-wise back and forth. So, let me go ahead and put my eggs in. You know the breakfast. 3 servings of egg whites, 2 whole eggs, about 2 ounces of sliced turkey, spinach, and then 80 grams of oats. And I'm gonna, once this scrambles up, I'm gonna coat it with some hot sauce, and done deal. So, but yeah, so drills is gonna happen at the pool today. I'm gonna finish the day with 15 minutes in the sauna. I like the sauna. It's a great way to, just push blood through your body. The cold plunge is good for inflammation. It kind of restricts blood flow and, kind of does its thing. But the warm just kind of makes everything go and pushes through, makes your heart work a little bit harder because you got to cool down. And, it just forces your body to get acclimated to higher temperatures. And I'm going to need to do that now at Gulf Coast. So, yeah, let me finish breakfast. I have a 10 o'clock meeting that I have to drop from the current meeting I'm in to do the 10 o'clock meeting. And then we'll talk about, because I'm doing this transformation challenge, so what am I doing with the transformation challenge? Where am I starting? What do I look like? I don't really like to show my my physical, because I don't really focus on aesthetics here. But yeah, it might be time to start focusing on aesthetics, at least for the rest of this year, especially going into Gulf Coast and coming out of Gulf Coast, because my goals are bigger than that. So let me eat breakfast. Let me get out of this 10 o'clock meeting. I'll quickly record and talk about my starting point and with this transformation, and then I probably won't talk to you till the pool. And because you like seeing food on channels, here's my breakfast. Like I said, oatmeal is underneath, coated with hot sauce, and I'm going to enjoy this. All right, so we're back in the chair, which means it's a quick discussion time. So I'm going to make this one a quick discussion about, because I said I'd talk about the 90-day transformation that I'm doing. And really, it's just, when I train by myself and I have no accountability, I tend to be a little bit more lenient on myself and be like, oh shit, okay, I didn't hit my goal this week. No worries, I'll get to it next week. With this 90-day transformation group that I have with a couple of my athletes, a couple of my, Beachbody people or clients, it's really more just like to help me stay on track, because I'm at that point now where very few people are telling me, no, you shouldn't, you need to be harder, you need to be more strict. And let's be real, the end goal that I'm trying to accomplish, the World Championship of Ironman World Championship, whether it be in Kona, whether it be in France, which is a whole nother video conversation, whether it be in St. George, wherever they decide to host it when I finally do qualify. In order for me to get there, I've got to be in so much better physical condition, because you look at the guys that qualify, they're not big guys. They're lean, they're fast, they still got strength, but they're lean and they're not carrying a bunch of excess body weight. So, as embarrassing as this is where I weighed in today. That was my picture this morning. Currently 233.5, which is 5 pounds less than I was when I got back from Tennessee a little over a week ago. Boom, I'm still dropping weight, but now I really want to get super focused on what I'm doing over the next, 14 weeks or so until race day. Now, I have a race on Saturday. I've got double bridge. I've got Princess in a couple more weeks. We're going to have a big dessert after the half marathon, especially if Kenzie hits her PR goal like she wants. And if I hit my PR goal, great. But I figure I can do it after burning 1,900 calories. But after that, everything is focused on Gulf Coast. So I really want to focus on getting down to my ideal race weight for this particular race is going to be between 205 and 210, which would put me back where I was at St. George. What I don't want to do after St. George, and I'll have to stay on top of this, is I don't want to have that rebound Like when I did after St. George, I gained about 10 or 12 pounds. After Chattanooga, I gained almost 20 pounds. And I don't want to have that constant rebound after a race. I want to be able to say, okay, I'm going to take a couple days where I eat what I want, but I'm still going to stay active and do whatever. I know it's going to be stressful after Gulf Coast, but I don't want to have to work. I still want to stay on that, a fairly regimented nutrition plan, but I got to get there first. So that's the focus. I have my calories, I have my macros, I have everything I'm going to try to hit. And again, it's try. And I say try simply because with the amount of work that I have to do and the amount of work that Dom and Helen are giving me to do for this race prep, I may have to increase calories. So I can't say I'm only going to hit these numbers on calories and these numbers on carbs and these numbers on fats and proteins, because there are going to be days where my my body is just burning hot. Like today, I did, it was supposed to be an hour, 15-minute bike ride. I did it hour and 7 or hour 6, and I'm starving right now, right? I'm trying to stay on plan. I don't want to go and just start eating all the calories that I can because I'm still super hungry because I had this weight loss goal, which is a lot harder to do during Ironman prep. But because I've seen this work and there's only a few weeks where it's like really long workouts, I think I can manage a little bit better than I did during like St. George prep. So that's the plan. That's what we're starting out right now. 90 days is going to be like early May, like a week before Gulf Coast. So this 90 days is going to give me a good I want to say it's going to be a good thing to focus on, because I have to be strict. I have to be focused on this if I want to continue to do this. Because after Gulf Coast, again, we've got a marathon in December that we're going to be running, and I don't want to have to do a marathon at 230 pounds or 225 pounds. I want to do the marathon at like 200 or 190 something, because I think that's going to give me the best chance of doing well as I prep for the next Ironman race. So that's where I'm at as far as this transformation goes. That's where we're starting. Hopefully, in 90 days, I have a better update for you as far as pictures go, because quite honestly, you can only do this whole drop weight, rebound so many times before you just get so pissed off at what you're doing. And, I want to be in a shape where I don't have to worry about, I have 14 weeks to race week. I got to lose 20 pounds to get to where I want. I want to be able to just say, okay, I'm 5 pounds up. Let's see if I can lose these 5 pounds over this 14-week prep or 16-week prep or whatever. So, or even get to the point where it's like, if I lose weight, great, but I still want to burn a lot of calories. I'm still going to eat a lot of food to maintain what I got. So we got a long way to go to get there, but I am finally on a good steady path. And I know I talked about this weeks ago, where I had to lose weight in October, and the holidays killed me. But now we're back. January's over. It's February 1st now. We didn't do bad in January. Matter of fact, if I look back at my numbers, January 1st, I was 238. So, and then of course I was down to 234 before I went to Tennessee, gained a couple pounds back at Tennessee, but now I'm down to 233. So I'm down, the first month I'm down 5 pounds, which is not ideal, but it's not bad. It's still progress. Again, there was that work trip involved, and the first few weeks were pretty light workouts. So that's where we're at. I'm going to finish up some stuff here at work, and then I'm going to get ready to go pick up G and then go to the pool because I have 1,700 yards. Matter of fact, you know what? I'll talk about the pool workout when we get to the pool. All right, so we're at the pool, clearly. I just finished my warm-up set of 300 yards. It's an easy workout. It's 500 at an RPE of 3, 400 at an RPE of 2 or 4, 300 at an RPE of 5, and 200 cool down, mixed strokes. So it's nothing strenuous today because it's race week, so it's not trying to kill me. Anyway, I'm not going to record while I swim because going down the back is kind of boring to watch. So I'll wrap it up, sum everything up after everything's done. But gotta land on myself, so that's good. Anyway, I'm gonna go knock this swim out. Shouldn't be more than like 25 minutes or so. Then I'm gonna hit the sauna for a little while. I'll see you later. All right, so we're done with the pool, obviously. I did about 10 minutes in the sauna. I didn't do the full 15 because I had to run home and everybody's waiting on me to get home to cook dinner. So I'm gonna get gas, and then we're gonna go have burgers and whatever else my wife bought for dinner. So overall, swim wasn't too bad. I'll put the stats here. I actually don't have them in front of me right now because I'm using my phone to record this, but I felt good during the swim. The whole purpose of it was just to swim the distances and kind of just get comfortable again being back in the water. So, you know, that's fine. I felt good. I felt in control of what I was doing. But yeah, it was overall, it was a relaxing swim. Tomorrow I have a rest day from endurance stuff, but I am still going to go to the gym in the morning and hit back. I think I have a back and biceps power workout to do, and then Friday and Saturday. Friday's rest, you know, basically like just a quick shakeout on my legs, and then Saturday's race day. So race day is almost here, and the first race of the year, which is always exciting because you know you always want to have that first good race to set the tone of the year. Even if I'm not racing for a PR, you still want to have a good race. So that's where we're at right now. We are still a little under 14 weeks out from Gulf Coast 70.3. So a lot of work to do, a lot of time to do it, at least for now anyway. But I'm going to end this video here. Like, subscribe, comment below. If you're following along, let me know. Just chat with me, whatever. And I'll see you guys in the next video.